Guys, how you guys doing today? Today I'm going to be showing you how to take apart. I had this apart last night and I didn't video it. I relapped the valves in. I put new valve springs in, and a new valve seal, and new valve caps and keepers. But I'm going to show you how to take it apart and put it back together fully 100%. So I hope that you guys can see pretty good right here. Should be enough. I'll work on it all right here. So what you would need for this, to relap the valves and stuff in. And see, I'm not gonna loosen up these, but you need a feeler gauge, valve grinding compound, and you don't need them, but I have these special tools for setting the valves. I'll show you how those work. And find it.
That's a good job for Bug. Bug can hold runners.
Or I set it. Right here. And a lapping tool. I'll show you how all that works. Right now we're going to disassemble the head. So what you need to do, 17mm socket, and pull these caps off. But should just have a hand tight. So what I'm going to do is pull these valve caps off, and you get to here. And I already have these set, which I'm not going to take them off because I don't need to. Because it's, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. It's kind of a bugger to set them. But actually I will show you how to. So you want to just keep these in spots so you don't lose them. Because you need to take this cover off to get the rock arms out. We're just going to take that cover off. This comes out right like that. We're just going to pop these loose so I can show you guys how to see this. So loosen those nuts there. And this is to tighten it. There's like a little square head here to tighten it. But yeah, you just kind of run those out a little bit. So loose like that. Then you can just take a pick, stick it here. You can use a, but you pull out these little pins that hold the rock arms in. Just little guys. Set those off to the side, and you should be able to pull your rock arm right up out of there, like that. There's your rock arm. Really good shape. This engine has run before. This is the same head off. If you want to see where this head came off of, just watch my previous video that I made. I haven't posted in a long time, but this is the head off of it. Here's the other one. Here's the other rock around. But yeah, this wrench, this little square head there, right on there, move that, and then this other one is there. Then to set it, you put that on there, and you can hold this in place with this. So you can keep the same thing. Set the other rock arm right there. Maybe that's better there. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna set those off to the side. Now you should be able to pop your cam out. Shouldn't come out too hard. Sometimes it could be a little bit of a bugger, but it should pop right out. Here's your cam. It's cam lobes. That's all those. We're just gonna set the cam right there. Now you have cleared out the head. See, all that's gone. Now all you gotta do is pull the valve springs out. That is where the valve spring compressor comes into place. So you have this, these two bars here, and this, and I will use this one, and this one, because there's two different sizes of valves for the intake and exhaust valve. That's all we'll need out of there. So how to set this up? This is the one where this piece goes into. Just stick that one right in there, like that. You can just kind of do that so it's quicker. There. Now you take this one, start it in there like this. Put that in there. Now I'm gonna put, hang on, see which one best fits this in here. That one in there. You can kind of do it like that, but the valve spring compressor is easier. So this one will just pop right on there like that. We're gonna do the exhaust valve first. It's a little bigger one. So then now, take this one, put it on there. Now we're gonna adjust this a little bit so you guys can see. Work on this. Set this in there just like that. Oh, I'm doing that's the intake side. Now let's doing the exhaust side first. Now you can get it on there kind of like as level as you can. There. And you just take this thing and you just kind of spin that out. And there. Then you can kind of take your pick in there. Break those loose. Now, I'm going to back it off. The keeper's all out of the way. There. And the keepers weren't really seated in there because it has never been ran. But I also have it. I just gotta reach in there, get that out of there. Here's one of the keepers. Then we're gonna kind of angle that down. Here's one of the valve caps. There. We're just gonna, don't want to lose these keepers. So now we're gonna pull the valve springs out. Which I just put these valve springs in last night. There's the other keeper. Here's the valve springs. The one that goes inside of one another. Set those right there. And now there's a valve seat in there, which is right there, if you guys can see that. I don't have a flashlight in here, so now you should be able to just take and push the valve right out. And here you go. The exhaust valve. Now I lapped these in last night, as you can see. This ring there, shiny, because I lapped it in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the other valve out. Good.
I'll tell you what, that business at that C-store is fucking round top. That place used to be busy all the time.
There's one keeper. Looks like you dropped through the oil hole there. Yeah, it did. There. So there's that keeper. The other keeper's some other place. Oh, here's the other keeper. There. Now we're gonna just roll. Take the valve spring compressor off.
It was like $58. Well, that little dark-haired Mexican cross with the glasses on, he was working every day. I went in there to get some Copenhagen, and I thought, well, I gotta write a check, I'll just get a roll. So I told him, I said, I want a roll. I said, 5 cents. He was over picking. I said, no. I said, you get that roll off the bottom. I said, that's it. You get a price break on that. So he gets the roll up, and he scans that motherfucker. You know,
There's
$32.
the other one.
Bring it on Ricky's ass. I almost said, give me another one.
There's that. Now, oh, there. Now you can see it. I'll edit it in there. I'll circle it for you. Now you can just take and put that out, pull this valve out. Here's the intake valve. And there, now you have a fully disassembled head. Here, I'll show you all the parts that are the head. Here's all the keepers, valve springs. And here's the cam, the valves, the rocker arm pins, rocker arms, bolts, and the cover. That's really all that goes in there. Now with the valve grinding compound, you put some on the edge here, you just stick it back on the head, and you take this and you kind of like move it up and down, and you this, and it kind of like makes a better surface so it seals good. Now we're going to start assembling it. Let's start assembling it. We're going to put the intake valve in first. Just going to slide the valve right in there. These valves are really good. I've had them out before, last night, but when I first got it running, I relocked them in, and then ran for about 3.5 months later, my friend blew the engine up. And last night I decided to work on it, and I pulled it out and I relapped them in. I had a kit that I ordered. It had the wrong valves in it, so I had to reuse the valves. The valves are in good shape though. No cracks, not anything. And so I just put the keepers and springs all in. The valves look really good. So we're going to take and reassemble. There. Now that's in there. Now what you do, take your small ring that goes inside of the other one. There. Now you put that one on there. Now you can put your cap on.
Now they can't hang on to you.
And now you just screw this down. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? No, you can't. There. No, you can see pretty good. You want to get it as lined up in the center as you possibly can so it goes on straight. Seems pretty good.
Oh, she smells that.
Oh, what's the matter, runners? Can't get a hold of her now because she has that sweater on?
Oh, that looks pretty good. Probably the best I'm going to get it for now. Now I'm going to just stick this in there.
Don't have them frickin' baby teeth. It's gonna hurt.
I'm going to run that down. Oh, hang on.
You wanna go home, suck the nanny?
Okay, so let's just go with it. Let's hope it works.
That ain't the living room. You guys got the living room picked up the room?
Well, that ain't gonna work. It can be a bugger sometimes.
Busy, but I told her just go talk to Matt. I said that'll rub Casey wrong. It's so fucking hard to think. Richie's been begging her. Richie's been begging her to work in the restaurant.
Yeah, now we got me pretty good. Centered. Now what I'm gonna do, need one of those players, I'm gonna grab a keeper. I'm just gonna keeper, drop that keeper in there.
She pissed Casey off yesterday because when they went to Bismarck, you know, because Casey threw it in her face when Gail was asking for money. You know what? What? When I buy you stuff and it wasn't good enough? So, she asked if Gail wanted something to eat. Gail goes, I'm fucking hungry.
Hang on, can't get a hold of one.
Good. Andrew just fucking in. Threatened to call Trent on my kids. Fuck you, I'll call Trent myself. Carson ain't right to bus him. He's off. No, that's what Carson always threatened Anthony. So I just called Trent myself. Trent went to frickin' to the school. Pulled him out of his class to talk to him.
There, now I got the keepers in there.
Embarrassed the shit out of him. I told Trent, I said, I don't need your head. I said, I've been good enough, Trent. I said, this is the last button push. I said, please find a way to handle it or else it's going to be over. I said, you know what age he is? He goes, I'll take care of it. He knew what the hell I'm in. Not to play games, let's go straight to the water. He knew it.
There.
That'll raise royal hell.
There, see?
Because then they've been in school. Oh yeah, it'll open up the whole.
There. I got that in there. Keepers all in there. Now we're gonna do the next bill.
Because of bullshit on Snapchat. Oh, there's that big deal that went on last year. Drew's daughter got involved in that. Ooh. She was threatening people or something like that.
Well, the elk will be back to work on Monday.
Huh? Now I'm gonna set this one in there as best as possible. There. Oh yeah, there. That one's in there good. First try. screws in there. I'm gonna move this one around.
Yeah, they were told to stay in the house when Anthony went out for gun to go at those coyotes. And you know what they did?
Follow them?
Those two went out. When I was doing something, they were right there. And then I thought they went in the living room, but they went that way. They were out.
Usually don't like to listen.
They had to come in and stand in the corner.
Kyle's close tonight. Did you see any, bud?
No, even if I had a chance, the boys ruined it because I had to yell at them.
Why don't you guys listen?
There, got that one.
This is that one.
There's a yellow one there.
Izzy.
There. Now we got the valves all in.
Down in your bowl.
There. Now we go to assembling this. So now, what we're gonna do, put the cam in. Just kind of float it in like this. Puts it in, goes right in like that. Nicely. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put the rocker arms in, which it does not matter where the rocker arm came from because they are both the exact same thing. Literally, there's no wear difference from the engine. Now you're gonna take a pick, push that pin all the way in. There, now that rocker is installed. Now we're gonna install this rocker. Nicely take this one in.
Probably humped on it.
There. Now we're gonna take a pick. Nicely fit that in there. There, now the rockers are installed. Now we're gonna set them. So what you need are wrenches. In this intake, you want 6/1000 of an inch, which is 0.006. If I can get it to focus. Here, hang on. There. Just kind of take and put it right in between the valve and the set screw there. Take and tighten the set screw down by hand a little bit. You want to feel, you don't want too much resistance, but you want a little bit of resistance. See, that's probably just about perfect. Just go a little bit more. Okay, I'd say that's good. Now, hold that right there. We're just gonna take.
So if you hear me down by there, don't worry.
Pull that off. Good. Double check that. There. Okay, yeah, see, now you got a little bit of resistance, but not too much. Then you just pull it right out. You have a little bit, not much. That's one valve done. The next, now the exhaust valve, you want 5/1000 of an inch. So, which instead of 6/1000 of an inch, which is only 0, which is 0.006, 5/1000 of an inch
Hi, boys.
is 0.005. If you guys can see that. if the camera will focus. There. So now we're gonna stick that one in there. Nice, how loose that is. I'm gonna fix that.
See ya, fellas.
And we can go a little more. We can do a little more. You gotta do a little less.
Who's always in my cotton balls?
Now just a little more.
Oh, Andrew, can't forget your pot.
There. And there. That's where I want it. So we're gonna put right there. I'll hold it on there. Hang on. That's. Then I'm gonna put this one on there. There. I can pull that right out of there. There. Now they are all set. The heads all back together. And now what I'm gonna do is put this cover back on. Hand tighten this. And just so you know, I didn't cut a single in. I didn't split this video, nothing. This is all real time. Take this. This together. This, that, there. Now we can just put these covers back on. That going, there we go. There. Now I have a fully assembled head. That is how you fully disassemble and reassemble a head for a 125cc Toyota engine. Very simple. Didn't take me that time really. It didn't take me that long really. It is really easy. But don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.